Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
We're talking about superstitions, and what are you superstitious about? Like, do you have a routine? Does something happen? How are you superstitious? 312-591-8300. This is insane. Never could imagine something like this. This came from Kay Adams on her Up and Adams show. Great Chicago broadcaster, used to be on the Good Morning Football on NFL Network, which was a great show. She's interviewing a cornerback for the 49ers named Diamador Lenore. And he talks about a superstition. Now, in the middle of the interview, she hears his smoke alarm going off. In the back, the little beep, beep, the battery's low. That's the worst. Why does it always happen in the middle of the night, by the way, when the battery goes out?
Oh, and you know what sucks about ours? So ours started going off in our room last night, so I couldn't
Just
sleep.
last night?
Oh, my. Listen, Brian, the thing that's the worst about our smoke alarms, too, is that when you can't change the battery. We can't do it. So I couldn't fix it last night because what happens is it sends an alarm through the whole house to test each smoke alarm. So it would wake up all of the kids. So you just have to sit there in hell. You cannot change them in the middle of the night.
So you said you can't change the battery. What do you do when the battery?
Smash it with a hammer?
I had to just sit there and lay.
But then
and
what do you
stare
do?
at the
What do you do
ceiling.
in the morning to fix it?
Well, once the kids are up, then you do it because like the alarm will go off for a couple minutes.
Oh, I got you.
Because that's the last thing. It's counterproductive if the baby also wakes up.
I was at a buddy's house. In fact, it was Megan's brother staying overnight, and they started going off in the middle of the night. And I said, I'm at someone else's house. What do I do? What do I say? Like, hey, your smoke alarm's going off. It's 3 a.m. I heard him get up, and he threw it out the window to the dumpster behind his house.
Good.
And then it sounded louder because the dumpster kind of
was
made
echoing?
Yeah, it turned it into like a bullhorn the way it hit the corner
It
of
has
the
some
dumpster.
reverb on it?
Yeah. I was like, that didn't work, and I just heard him laughing. And I'm like,
That
Jesus.
didn't work.
So this is the interview where you can hear the smoke alarm going off the back, and then he explains why he's superstitious in the interview.
I want to know whose job was it to change the batteries in the smoke detector?
Man, that was not nobody's job. My smoke detector still go off right now.
I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Is that your smoke detector?
There it is. Deep.
Yes. I didn't switch the batteries. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Diamador, were you sleeping with this going like? Well, I don't understand.
I didn't hit Swift so hard, I don't even hear it.
You're telling me you slept an entire night with that noise in the background? How many nights?
This has been going on since last season. It's been good luck. So I just let it go. Like I've been playing good so far the whole season. I just, I'm kind of superstitious. Like,
Are you
I do the
joking?
same thing. No, I'm serious.
You're in Santa Clara and you're there
Yeah.
often, and you're telling me that you haven't changed the battery in your smoke detector
No.
in over a year,
Yes.
and you don't even hear that.
Like I don't even hear it no more.
And it's because you're superstitious.
She's going like trying to give him an out. He's got no out. Nope. I'm telling you, his voice got real serious. He goes, no, I'm serious. And
We felt judged. So what are you trying to say?
I remember when that sound goes off, it feels like a taser hitting you. You're trying to go to sleep, you just start to doze off, and it's like that beep. And it's the worst. I actually was a hero to Megan, my wife, when we were dating the first week. Her smoke alarm was going off in her apartment, and she couldn't reach it and didn't have a stepladder to get up to it.
Oh, how does she not have a stepladder?
I don't know.
You know why? Because she's tall.
She is, but she couldn't reach a smoke detector.
I have my stepladder everywhere, like in the kitchen, in my closet, I can't live without one.
Backpack,
Absolutely.
stepladder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I fixed it for her, and then that was our first sign that we were going to be in love and be married and have kids.
That was it.
Really it. But anyway, back to superstitions. Like, do you have a superstition that what's yours? Case, do you have one?
I do. It's a problem in my relationship because I moved in with my girlfriend this week. I don't know if you guys have heard.
Well, you have a girlfriend?
I
have a
do.
girlfriend?
What?
And I live with her now, too.
What?
I know. We're all growing up fast. It's shocking.
Couldn't imagine.
But I refuse to sleep on my right shoulder. I'm a side sleeper. I don't sleep on my back. I don't sleep on my front. I sleep on my side, but it has to be my left side. And she has a problem with that because she obviously wants to be held and loved in the middle of the night. And I can't do that with where we're laying. But the reason I won't sleep on my right side is because growing up as a baseball player, I was a bit of a phenom in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I was a pitcher. And I can't risk pitching a day after sleeping on my right shoulder incorrectly. And so it's just altered my entire life now where I can't sleep on my right no matter what. I have to sleep on my left side.
Why, you think the White Sox are going to call you?
Maybe. The season's still young, Kenzie. They've got a lot more games to lose.
All right.
I've seen no game tape of Case, But I know the White Sox could use him. You know what I mean?
I want that so bad. And that's the thing. Like, Kenzie says that in jest of like, oh, do you think the White Sox are going to call you? I haven't ruled it out in my mind that the White Sox are going to call me, so I can't sleep on my right side.
He's going to be mid-grilled cheese. I'm like, I'll be right there.
Hold on.
Let me get on the red line. Hold on.
I promise I'll be there. Excuse me. Let me get a Mountain Dew here. All right, 312-591-8300. Check in. What's your superstition? What are you superstitious about? And while you're dialing, we'll give you the enjoyment of The Office when Michael says he's not superstitious.
He's just a little stitious.
Yeah.
What a day, huh? The computer crashes with the porn, and then Meredith with the accident, and then Pringles. God, this office is cursed, and we need to do something about it.
Well, I am taking responsibility. And it is up to me to get rid of the curse that hit Meredith with my car. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, about 120 seconds away from Ticket Blitz Thursday launching. That will get you to Lollapalooza on Sunday with Blink, with Pierce the Veil, Two Door Cinema Club, The Last Dinner Party, so many more bands. That's Sunday night. Can't wait to see Blink again. All right, that's about 120 seconds away. 312-591-8300. We're talking about superstitions based on the football player left his smoke alarm on for a year. A year? Or the battery thing going out there?
I hate that sound. It always scares me. I'm always like, I'm like, maybe it stopped because it's just long enough.
Yup.
And it just scares the hell out of me, like a jack in the box every time.
Maybe it was a glitch.
Yeah.
The battery just said like, ha, and one beep. Nope. Keeps going. What are your superstitions? We have Austin checking in who says, I don't know if it's a superstition, but I hold my breath whenever people on motor chairs pass me.
On motor chairs?
That'd be a rascal, I
scooters?
guess.
Oh, like in the grocery store?
Yeah.
Why would you hold your breath?
Well, not necessarily just the grocery store, people that have to live on a cart.
Yeah.
A motor cart.
Why do you hold your breath when they go by, though?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's going to be in one someday if he doesn't.
I don't know. But Rob texted in and said, remember walking on a sidewalk at elementary school and then saying, step on a crack and break your mother's back? Well, I'm 44 and I cannot step on a crack.
God, I thought you were going to say he missed a crack once and it broke his mom's back.
Could you imagine?
Oh.
You can step on no cracks. You don't not miss a crack. 0 cracks.
Yeah, 0.
That is a shockingly mean thing to wish on somebody when you think about it. A broken back?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
For your mama?
What'd she do?
No kidding.
What'd she do so bad, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
My superstition is more OCD based. I have to check the oven when I leave every day at 3 in the morning to make sure every knob is off, and I have to do it 5 times. So I have to look at every knob, each one individually 5 times in a row as I go down. And I touch the inside of the oven to make sure it's off. So I'm afraid.
You just have OCD.
I know, that's the thing. It's weird. Is OCD a superstition? I don't know.
As good as it gets over here.
What do you mean, me?
The movie. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you are.
Exactly. Jack Nicholson,
Yes.
Greg Kinnear,
That's exactly how you are.
Helen Hunt from Twister, which, by the way,
Amen.
yeah, Twister.
Good one, good one.
You have like real A-grade OCD. It's like the
Yes.
real thing.
Well, I do, and I've tried. Like, some days I can do it where I go, don't check the door.
Yeah.
And
Because you talked about the oven, but what's your door thing?
The door thing is also 5 times.
Yeah.
And
But what do you do?
I check it, and I turn the knob. I lock it, and I jiggle it 3 times each, but 5 times total on the door.
Oh, my God.
And, you know, I've walked away one time and say, I bet if I do this, nothing bad will happen. And I go in the car and just leave. And I think
And then
about
it's all
it.
you think about.
That's all I
Your
think
day.
about. And I go, they're going to be on fire. You got to check the monitor every 3 seconds. And nothing happens. It's all fine. So you think I've proven that it'll be fine if I don't, but I
But
can't
you just
stop.
ruin your day thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm like that. My thing is, my husband's very positive, which is great. But when I don't, Pero, I don't like. I think the world is out to get us. Like I'm one of those people.
Is that your superstition?
Yes. And I'm on guard. So I don't like being like, oh my gosh, everything's been great, or we're for sure gonna get that, or this flight is for sure gonna take off on time, or what could go. Because I feel like the world doesn't like cockiness. Every time you're too confident, it's like, let me check that ass, okay? And my husband is king of being like, of course the flight's gonna go off. Of course there won't be an issue. And I'm like, please don't say that. Please don't say like I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because it's going to tell us that it can happen, and you're being cocky.
Well,
I hate it.
He was pretty cocky last weekend with the flights.
Oh, well, actually, when you guys were DMing and yours got canceled, and I go, how about you just drive? He goes, I think I'll make mine. And of course, it goes off and he gets upgraded to a window seat because that's his life. But if I was there, it would have crashed. Okay? So I'm like, please, I don't like that. I just feel like the world wants to humble you all the time. So I'm always like, it would be great if this could happen, but I understand why it wouldn't. Like, I just have to put that out there.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I don't deserve it. I would like for it to happen, but I understand it most likely won't. Like, I have to say that about everything.
Do you say it out loud?
Yes. I'm terrified.
Do you look at the sky and say that too?
I'm like, I'm super sorry. I would just like this. I don't think it's mandatory or anything like that. I promise. Please don't spite me. Like, I just feel like that all the time.
Sorry, my husband's positive.
I know he's being positive, but I swear he's just being positive. He doesn't think, like, he's more important.
He's not a cocky a-hole. He's just being positive.
Please.
Let our flight go off. All right, 312-591-8300. Case, did you have a text you wanted to read?
I want to talk to Phil from Norwood Park on the phones.
Okay, Phil is here. What up, Phil?
What's going on?
What's good, man? What's your superstition?
All right, so I played hockey like my whole life, and like competitively, I played college, and I was a goalie, so I had good luck sweatpants that I'd wear under my pads, and I mean, they got ripe. If I was on a winning streak, I wouldn't wash them. They got ripe, but it's very stupid. That's superstition, man. That's athletes.
And it worked, right? You kept winning.
I kept winning. And then I lost, and they would go in the wash.
And that was a good day.
I bet your mom wanted you to throw a few games just betting against you. I want to watch those things.
She's like, that equipment ain't even going in the house. That's going on the side porch.
Oh, my gosh.
Her mom's
praying
like,
for a loss in the stand. She's like, I love him, but good heavens.
I can smell him from here.
I know.
his mom's like Nancy Kerrigan, the goalie of the other team.
Oh, she cuts it.
Hits him with a pole, so a goal goes in. So finally, I can wash my son's damn sweatpants.
Amen.
Good Lord.
The ticket window is open. Ticket Blitz Thursday.
On Q101.
All right, let's go. Ticket Blitz Thursday, sponsored by our great friends Aurelio's Pizza, celebrating 65 years of memories in every bite. Aurelio's Pizza, it's the sauce. It is. So here you do. It's text contest, Lollapalooza. It will be Sunday tickets in Grant Park next Sunday. So you're going to get Blink 182. You're going to get Pierce the Veil that day, Two Door Cinema Club, The Last Dinner Party, about 30 other bands, and tickets are on sale now. So all you got to do is text BLINK, like Blink 182, B-L-I-N-K, to 312-591-8300. Text BLINK to 312-591-8300 right now for your chance at tickets, sponsored by the Illinois Department of Transportation. Drive sober or get pulled over. It's not a game. So do that right now. Ticket Blitz Thursday has begun.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So it's a wonderful time when we can see what sex knows about the other sex. Is that a way to say that? That sounds dirty.
Just a gender.
Yeah, gender. It's a little dirty.
It sounded odd. I don't know if I would have phrased it like that, but you do you.
So anyway, we'll see what the sexes know about each other. Now, a couple days ago, we did, to me and Case, Kenzie led it as the 5 things women should know, but men don't. I got 2 right. Case got 3.
I think so.
So Case won that battle.
You nailed the question about bra sizes. I nailed the question about the beauty blender. Kenzie, what were the other questions? Do you remember? One was about a French tip.
Yeah, you guys both got French tip wrong.
It was French manicure, but it is on the tip.
French tip,
Now
yes.
I know it's on the tip, the white nail on the tip
just
only.
The tip. It's just the tip. I actually think Brian got 1 right and you got 2, Case.
That sounds
it was
right.
5. Nobody got 3.
I don't think I got 3 right. I don't know that much about women.
You didn't get money piece right either. You got threading right. So you got threading and beauty blender, and Brian only got bra size. Correct.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the correction.
You're all caught up to date if you're just joining us.
Thank you for the correction. So let's get into it. I'm going to ask the questions to Kenzie. 5 things men should know, but women don't.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here. So, Kenzie, question number 1. What is PSI? So the 3 letters PSI. What is that?
A bank. Isn't it?
I don't think it is.
Don't
is
you
it?
go to PSI?
Well, I go to PNC. So PSI is the pressure in your tires. So pounds per square inch. So on your door of your Jeep, let's say, when you open it up,
Yeah.
your tires should be between 28 and 36 pounds per square inch. When you put air in the tires, you ever put air in the tires in the Jeep, or does your husband do it?
I pull up to one of the like the Jiffy Lubes, and they usually have a guy standing outside who will do it. Do you
Just a
know what I mean?
random dude or a guy that works there?
Do it for free because he likes you?
I don't know, but I always ask for help. I'm like, can you do it?
What are you doing to your tires? I don't trust the story at all.
No,
I'm worried you're in danger.
No, because every time it's cold out, there's shrinkage, and then the tires get smaller.
You're right. That's a really good. See, I almost want to give you a point for that because that's very factual that when it's colder out, the tires go down in air.
Yeah.
There you
and
go.
so then I got to whip into some place that changes oils because I guess they do tires too. And I'm like, hey, car's getting wobbly. You know what I mean? Down to the rim over here.
Your Jeep's got the whole front end is down.
Let's put some air in these bad boys.
All right. So PSI, that's a no on that one.
Oh.
No, it's too
I
bad.
thought it was your bank.
That's PNC, and both Brian and I are proud PNC
I know.
members.
I always think it sounds tropical. I like it.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get when I go to a PNC. I think, man, am I in Jamaica right now?
I know.
All right. Question number 2. Again, these are 5 things men should know but women don't. And this is kind of tough, I think, for Kenzie.
They better not all be car questions.
No, that was the only car question.
Okay.
Brian and I only know so much about cars ourselves.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
No.
Like school.
None of these are like that, okay? But when at a urinal, what is the golden rule?
To not look at other people's penises. Is that true?
You know, it's a great answer.
You're not allowed to look.
It's a great answer.
It's more of a suggestion, I think.
Yeah. I look all the time.
I do too.
So it's not necessarily the golden rule because I think half and half. I bet half the guys out there
Can I
look.
guess again then? Because
Yeah.
I think that people say that you can't do that in fairness. Is it not to pee on the urinal cake because it splashes?
No, I like peeing on that.
I do too.
I
I
heard
like
it
destroying
splashes
it.
everywhere then.
I try to wear it down. Like wear the cake, let it go down. Especially if I've been drinking. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get the sucker down like
can
a
I
nub.
guess again?
Yeah, keep going.
Is it not pull your pants all the way down so your ass is out while you're peeing?
These are all excellent answers. They really are. You're all.
Because have you ever seen that weird guy who's he's got ass cheeks in the air?
It's Brian.
Yeah.
That's not me, but there's one in the building.
There is, actually.
Isn't that one of the rules?
I'll let you keep guessing because you're killing it, but this is not the right answer.
Okay.
On the golden rule at the urinal. You just want to know what it is?
Okay, and I feel like I've given really good guesses. I think this is BS. So what is it?
This is tough. I don't know how you could have got this, and any woman out there ever, but guys know what this rule is, the golden rule. So we only have 3 urinals in our bathroom here, but most have more, let's say 5 urinals. The golden rule is that's really only 3 because you cannot stand next to a man in the urinal. If you go in there and in ours with 3, some people take the middle when I go in there.
I hate when people, even with stalls, what do you want, attention?
Yeah.
Why are you in the middle, you weirdo? You
Never.
psychopath?
No, if you're the first one in, never take the middle.
I have to be honest. I imagined a men's bathroom in a small place with only 1 urinal. I imagined only 1 urinal here.
Bars, a lot of times, will have 1 in there and then they have a stall.
I just imagined 1. So
Yeah.
I think
We
that
got
would
3
be a
if you
thing.
want to check it out.
Okay, I'll hop in there later.
We'll take you in there later.
Yeah.
But the
Ass cheeks
person
in the wind when I walk in.
you go in that middle, you're really I want to say an old phrase. Take your man card away. Well, we're not doing that. But you should definitely never go to the bathroom again in our place if you do that. That's the golden rule.
Okay.
All right. 0 for 2. But those were all great answers, and they were all
close.
They were
Those
really.
are all also rules, in fairness.
That's true. You know more about urinals than I thought you would.
I know. I have a bunch of boys in the house.
There you go.
True, but I look at penises, so
We know.
it's not. And Case sounds like he does too a little bit.
Well,
so.
when I get the guts to pee in front of other people, I'm still very pee shy.
That's another thing. Case goes to the 16th floor to go to the bathroom here at
and we're not on the 16th floor.
No, we're on the 6th.
Don't. Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
Why would you just list out what floor we're on? At least we're safe. Fine, we're in NBC Tower. They don't need to know exactly where we are.
It is a bit of a security issue.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Who's trying to get up here?
Let's not find out.
Okay, so we're on the room floor. And Case goes up. If you want to get Case, he's on 16 p.m.
That's right.
Yeah, fine. Say that.
We're
Come
not
here,
the most
Case.
vulnerable.
All right, Kenzie. I'm trying to think if I should give everyone a hint on this. Just throw it out there.
No,
Question
throw
number
it out
3.
there.
Okay, question number 3.
Yes.
These are, again, 5 things men should know, but women don't. I hope you're playing along on the text line here at 312-591-8300, guys and ladies. We appreciate it. Kenzie, what is a parlay?
A parlay is when you're like betting on 2 things at once.
Wow.
Look at that. There you go, girl. Good job.
Somebody's worked with Brian and I for over a year now.
I
You've
know.
learned what a parlay is.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Poor Kenzie has had to hear the
Amen. Just stop right there.
She has had to hear the dumbest parlays that me and Case have made on games and the Super Bowl. We've made the dumbest ass bets.
Oh.
And she's had to hear about my $5,000 loss wild card weekend last year when I had 5 of the 6 games right. A $100 bet was going to give me $5,000, and I lost out. And I'm still mad about it.
I know.
But every guy is mad about a parlay that didn't come through.
It's my whole life.
It's
I just
everything.
think about all the bets that didn't hit.
Does your husband bet at all on like DraftKings?
No, nothing. He won't even do slots in Vegas.
Wow.
He won't do it. He did it one time. He was performing with his group, and they had to perform at a casino. And they got paid $5,000 that night to perform.
Righteous bucks.
And he literally, this is awful.
He needs to give that to me. That's the $5,000 I lost on my parlay.
Well, he didn't get to keep it because he walked up to one table, lost it in 5 minutes. He goes, I just worked tonight for free. And he was never able to gamble again. It made him so angry.
Good for him.
Yeah. Was the opposite of addicting when he lost the money in his point of view.
Gambling is fun, but it's just I know.
I like slot machines, and I just walk around till I get a vibe like off of one. I'm like, that one's like I just have to walk around and wait.
Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel
I
of
always do
Fortune.
like the fun ones, like the Britney Spears one or like the Indiana Jones. Like it's always something fun. I've never lost money. I've won. I always win between like $50 to $200. And I always run out like security's gonna tackle me and beat me up in the back because they think I'm like playing the system. But I look at it as bills. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got my cable bill. Let's get out of here. Like that's how I do it.
It's so hard to walk away. I was up $600 on a slot. And a buddy was there who I hadn't seen in a while, and he wanted to keep playing. I just wanted to get up and leave without saying goodbye, and I ended up losing $400 because I stayed on the slot machine.
That's tough.
It sucks. We had a good conversation now.
I'm sure.
All right, good job, Kenzie.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you have to deal with all our parlay conversation, which is about to get real when football starts next week.
Football's coming back, baby.
That's when I really start betting more.
We're going to start betting on preseason games.
Oh, man.
Get ready, DraftKings, baby. Make sure you got that app downloaded on your phone, my boys. All right, here we go. Let's see, question 4. So Kenzie's got 1 out of 3 so far.
That's right.
I feel like number 2 was kind of correct, but it's fine. We'll just leave it alone.
We're going to leave it alone.
Fine.
But a lot of great answers, though. Kenzie, number 4, what is the red zone?
The red zone?
The red zone.
Like in a sport?
Case, I'll defer to Case. Do I have to give her any more info? Just say, what is the red zone?
What is the red zone?
I mean, that's like 800 things.
Well, what do you think it is?
Like in a red zone, like people use that as slang for like when you're in like a danger zone, like it's like red zone, like I'm on red, like that's like a thing. I've said that when I'm out of gas. I'm like, oh,
In the red zone.
I'm in the red zone.
not good.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see now.
Oh,
So like
boy.
I feel like that's a lot of things.
Well, I'll have to give her, if that's your answer, is it
Yeah.
the final answer?
Okay.
When your gas gauge gets in the red zone?
Red.
Not right. It's also sports related. The red zone is when you are 20 yards in to score a touchdown on a football game.
Okay.
It's also a channel. I understand. I would have probably accepted that if you said it, the red zone
That's what
channel.
I think it's a lot of things.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything you said.
I say that counts.
This is the guide to men, though, and I
Yeah.
don't know if we're saying that.
I want a guy to text in who says that about his gas.
All right,
that's
the text line's going to dry up real
I'm
fast.
like, I'm in the red. Like, you guys don't do that?
No. I would say normally we just don't run out of gas, but I don't drive, and Brian did
You
run.
don't drive.
And Brian also did run out of gas recently.
Were you in the red?
I was trusting the Nissan Rogue saying when it got to 0 that I had like 10 miles left. I was trying to get gas. I ran out of gas 2 miles from the gas station. Had to buy a $19 gallon to go fill up a gallon. It was like $5 more. And I was humiliated walking down the street carrying that gas can because there was a long line of cars and traffic of people looking at me going like, that dumbass ran out of gas.
I know.
Who runs out of gas in 2024? The car tells you everything you need to know. It's so perfect.
Gives you a countdown.
God.
You were like, it's probably wrong.
Yeah. Every car I had before the Rogue gave me about 10 more miles on 0.
Yeah.
When it said digitally 0.
The Rogue means it.
It does.
It means what it says.
All right, we got one more question. So far, you're 1 out of 4, which is very admirable, as 5 things men should know but women don't. Okay?
Okay.
Who is Master Chief?
Master Chief?
Yes. Who is he?
A Master Chief?
Who is Master Chief?
Master Chief. Is it the guy on the cigarettes?
No. That's the Marlboro Man.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
No,
Is he Master Chief?
He's not. That's a good guess. I'll give you another one.
Okay. Like, I think even a hint?
I can't give hints.
Why? A master?
The Master Chief.
There's one of them.
There's only one
There's
master.
one of them.
And we've definitely talked about him
It
before.
sounds like another word, and it's bothering me.
What word does it sound
I
like?
had Master Chief. Maybe I think of handkerchief. I don't know. It sounds like another word. Master.
No, not A, because it's one guy specifically.
Is
The
it
Master
the
Chief.
head coach of the Chiefs?
Not a bad guess.
The
Not a
master
bad guess.
of
That's
the
not
Chiefs.
right. So the Master Chief is the main character in the video game Halo, which I talk about my addiction. I played it for
I got not on
8
the
hours
radar.
a day.
I thought Halo was like war.
Well, it is. It is war. And he's in war, basically.
Oh.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He's the Master Chief of the war.
I can't get...
Every other one I felt pretty good about. I have never heard of that in my life.
Yeah. I mean, some of those were... I might make the argument some of these might be a little tougher than the questions she had. I don't know. Or
No,
she,
her
to
questions
us.
were really hard. I
don't think so.
I didn't know what a money piece was.
But like that's all over TikTok. No one's like, let me tell you about this Master Chief.
Do you know Brian?
Come on my TikTok, girl. Well, listen, Kenzie, you got 1 out of 4.
Okay.
Or 5. That was as good as I got.
Yeah.
So you're as good as me, but Casey's better than both of us.
That's right. I know women and men.
I bet you do.
And there you go.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.